Good morning, and good morning for all of you who are on the replay and on Facebook as well. I should check who's on the blower. We are going to take a nice deeper and on Facebook. Oops, there we go. All right, we are there. We are going to take a bit of a deeper meditation this morning. As I felt it's a good Monday shake-up to do a bit of chakra cleansing for the week. I do mine at least once to twice a week. And I thought that today is a good day for us to do that. I hope that your weekend was good. I've been in front of this little screen and this camera for 7 days in the week so far. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I think before I start the meditation, I want to just be able to have a conversation about cleansing. Okay. And by this, I'm not talking about your hygiene. I'm talking about your spiritual hygiene. Okay. So first and foremost, I haven't yet had the elixir of life, so I'm going to have my 3 sips. If you have not yet had yours, then please do so. All right. All right, so one of the things that I, as I just said now, what I do want to have a conversation about, because it kind of lends us towards what I'm going to be speaking about today, or taking us through today. Cleansing, the spiritual hygiene, as I just dubbed it, is a very important part of our spiritual practice, okay? Now, you know, it's raining so fabulously in Cape Town. And also more of the reason why I'm talking about cleansing today, because I really, really feel this rain is very cleansing at the moment. It's important for us to be able to clear our energetic space, to be able to, let me just clear my emails here so that it doesn't ping, ping, ping me the whole time. It's a very important thing for us to be able to energetically cleanse, to be able to make every effort to clear the energetic space. Now I'm going to take this down to its lowest form, right? Because some of us know about cleansing, some of us don't, and I'm not going to assume who does and who doesn't. So let me take this down to its lowest form. We as human beings, as entities, including the animal kingdom, are all energy, right? We are all energy. We are vibrating at a particular frequency that makes it possible for us to see each other and to see things. This has got energy. This has got energy. This has got energy. Everything in your midst has got energy. It's made up of molecules of energy that is vibrating at a particular frequency, some different to others, of course, that makes it possible not only for us to see, but for us to tangibly feel. Okay. Now, this has been proven in many forms of science over and over, particularly quantum physics. And we get to understand that every cell in our body actually has a wave-like vibration. Okay. Now, and if you follow astrology and some of the mediums out there, then they would talk about the frequency that the earth is at. They will talk about the frequency of your emotions, and they will talk about the electromagnetic fields, right? we are actually electric, which is quite cool, actually. We have a whole bunch of energy that is constantly doing this. Now, your energy can either be flowing and vibrating at an optimal level, right? Or at a semi-optimal level, or not at an optimal level at all, okay? Now, when it is not at an optimal level, your body starts giving you signs. It's like a feedback mechanism. It starts giving you feedback by giving you aches and pains, giving you dis-ease, which is disease. You get sick, you get ill, you get pain. And part and part, now I've studied psychosomatic reasons for illnesses with Dr. DiMartini, and that in essence is what is the emotional cause for illness, for every illness that there is, okay? Now, will always go on the record and say that any illness is first and foremost created by the emotion and not by an external or hereditary function. It exacerbates it, the external and the the hereditary aspects, but it's not what ignites it. Right? Our emotions is what ignites it. Therefore, and this is the fundamental reason why I do what I do. This is the very core reason why I do what I do. As some of you may know or may not know, but my son has suffered, I don't want to call it suffered, well, cuck word. He's experienced 3 brain tumors from the age of 4. And it took me on a beautiful, beautiful journey to want to understand, how does that fucking happen? Especially to a 4-year-old, and then again at 5, and then again at 12. And it's what took me down to understand and start studying and researching and learning and finding the lessons of psychosomatic reasons for illnesses, point number 1. And point number 2, cell memory transference from parent to child. Okay. So I have a relative depth of understanding under my belt in that. But that's also what caused me and catalyzed my incessant need to want to help people not experience lower vibrational feelings, because I know that it has a knock-on effect, right? Now, of course, I can't cure everyone, and I can't help everyone, and I can't bring everyone into balance, but I can stand on the mountaintop and keep on speaking about it and tell people, listen, which is ultimately my aim. So for us to be able to balance our emotions is a very important aspect of our ability to maintain a healthy equilibrium. But that's not the only part. It's not just our emotions. And by the way, I'm never going to advocate that we do away with our negative emotions, that we decide to choose what would we rather want and just feel that. No, there is a process of feeling what we are feeling and honoring that feeling and taking the lessons and the messages from that feeling. You can only get the message of what your challenging emotions are telling you if you sit with it. And it's the same as having that difficult conversation with that guy or that person. You know that shit's gonna come. You know you're not gonna like what you hear, but you also know that you have to sit through it. You also know that part of honoring yourself, honoring the other person, and honoring the relationship, it means that you're actually going to need to listen. And it's the same with the emotions. Right? So I'm never going to say to people, oh, don't fucking feel your fear. Right? My question is always, what do you fear? What's beneath the fear? What's that about? Because that helps you transition through the fear because you get to understand it and then move over to feeling states of gratitude, states of love, state of balance. Another part of the cleansing aspect, besides just for balancing, not just, but besides for balancing our emotions, is to know that that energetic field that we have, that vibrational field that we have within us, is also around us. Right now, you and I are sitting in many separate rooms, and we are sitting, all across the world right now, and we assume that we're so far away from each other that there's no connection between us, and that's absolutely incorrect. Because you see, the empty space between you and your device right now is not empty. There's energy between you and your device. There's energy between you and in the room, between you and the front door of your house. There's energy between you and the next city. There's energy between you and the next country. And so it makes us all connected. If you can see, I always imagine it as these little dust particles. Sometimes you can't see dust, but it's there. And this is what the energy particles look like, but they're all connected. And they hold infinite intelligence in their little speck. So your thoughts, your words, your feelings are carried forth in that speck of dust across the world and beyond this earth. Now, it also stands to reason that we get to explore and understand potentially that when we have all of that energy around us and it's holding all of this energy, that your energy could meet with my energy. And if your energy or my energy potentially is not vibrating at a higher enough level right now, let's assume I'm in fear. Let's assume I'm in anxiety. Let's assume I'm in overwhelm or I'm in emotional pain. You may get that. You may feel that. And if enough people feel that, you will start feeling that way. In other words, you start taking on the collective consciousness. Okay. Now, when you start taking on the collective consciousness, and you start taking on the collective consciousness that is not potentially helpful, it becomes incumbent and necessary on each and every one of us to, one, cut the cords with that, and two, to clear the energy space around you, within you, and within your homes. So for me, particularly in this time of crisis, when the collective energy is very, very strong, and it dips, it goes very deeply down. Like last week, there were 2 days that we went like this as a collective consciousness, down, like everybody felt like smacking the next person and not wanting to get out of bed and blah, 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 blah. And then we do this again. Okay. So we're quite volatile in this, up and down, and we haven't yet, come to this point. But this, I believe, is what the entire motion of our global crisis is about right now, is that it's bringing us to a new form of equilibrium, one that is higher. Okay. So for me, once a week, I take a bath. No, I do wash every day, but once a week, I lay in a bath with my Epsom salts, with my Himalayan salts, with my oils. And I have my incense sticks, I have my candles, I have my crystals, I have all of those things, and I have whatever music I choose to have, which is, lately it's Malin's beautiful sound bowl music. And I just make the intention to cleanse. Okay. If I didn't have access to a bath, which in previous months, of course, we've had a bad drought in South Africa, particularly in Cape Town. I would use the salts on my washcloth or my scrunchie, and I would physically wash myself with the bath salts and body wash. Right? Again, anything and everything works with intention. Right? I could tell you don't need to have Himalayan salt. You could just have your body wash, and I could say, now intend to cleanse yourself, and so it will be. The other aspect, of course, and I mentioned this in one of my lives that I did in my group, the Marking of Phasing Royals, where I explained that I use different forms of incense, um, uh, sage, crystals, blah, blah, blah. These are all enhancements to who we are. It's not part of who we are per se, right? In other words, what I'm trying to say to you is, don't hand over your power to something like a crystal. You own the power. You're asking this to assist you, but you own the power. If you didn't have this, you still have the power. Does that make sense? Right? It's not because, oh, I don't have the Himalayan salts, or I don't have the sage, or I don't. You hold that power. Okay? So it becomes quite necessary, I have found, particularly now in the last few weeks, that we do more and more clearing. We do more and more of almost separating ourselves to a certain degree, right, of energies that does not belong to us. Okay. Twofold. Some energies are going to be of others that doesn't belong to you, so part of the collective energy. Other parts is also going to be that you still have a resonance or a residue of old stuck energy that is really just wanting to come out, but you haven't yet given it permission to leave you, right? So that's also part of the cleansing experience, to be able to say, you know what, fuck it, I let it go. Right. So today I am going to take us through, and I do think it's the first time I'm doing it with you guys, like as in this virtual retreat. Some of my students will be very familiar with it. If it goes the particular same way, for those of you who have experienced me doing a chakra clearing, I don't know. I'm going to be led to know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I am going to, again, take this back down to its lowest understanding. As I go through each chakra, I will give you the color that it is, and I will also tell you specifically where it is. Okay, so for those of you who are a bit more experienced in the chakra understanding, bear with us, okay, because we're all coming up at the same level, all right? All right, so what I'm going to ask you for is that you sit back in a comfortable position, free from distractions. Let that phone be on silent and not on vibrate. And I ask you to close your eyes, please. And I want you just to become aware of your breath. And aware of your body. And aware of the piece of furniture that is holding you. I'm going to ask that you take a deep breath in. And just hold it there. And exhale. And another deep breath in. Hold it there. And exhale. Another deep breath in, one more time. And hold it there. And exhale. And I want you just to place your awareness on your breathing. And with your mind, just follow the breath going in and coming out. And just take a moment just to follow your breath. I want you to imagine that beneath your feet, all the way down into the core of the earth, all the way down to the very center of the earth. There's this beautiful and very gentle coil and extension coming from the center of the earth, all the way up, all the way up to the bottom of your feet. This rustic, brown, red color, connecting you to Mother Earth, which allows you to be grounded and firmly planted on this earth. And now allow that energy to come all the way up through your legs to the base of your spine, the very, very bottom of your spine, where your root chakra is, your base chakra. This is the center that's responsible for your feelings of safety, security, sustenance. I'm going to ask in this moment that you use what we call the divine vacuum. And just gently use this vacuum just to clear out this space, this energy center of anything that no longer serves. And just, you don't need to know what it is. You just use the vacuum and clean it out in all corners, all spaces within that base chakra or root chakra. And as you're clearing it, you can feel it's becoming lighter and even a bit more activated. And now putting the vacuum just aside for a little bit. See yourself pouring this beautiful natural spring water in that area, allowing for flow, allowing for cleansing. And seeing that beautiful space, which is a deep red in color. Did you see that space spinning? You can almost feel it. Some may feel it go clockwise, others may feel it go anti-clockwise. But you can feel it activating. And it's doing so effortlessly and with ease. And now imagine that there's a divine seal being placed over that area, not to close it off, but more to allow it to activate when it should. And now I want you to feel this energy moving just ever so slightly further up your body, coming to your sacral chakra, which is just above your groin area, just below your belly button. And it's beautiful orange, fiery orange color. And this is the part that is responsible for your creativity, your sensuality, your receptivity, your ability to receive. And once again, I'm going to ask you to use the divine vacuum and just cleanse out this area. Again, there's no need to know what it's taking out. It knows what to do. So just allow the vacuum to do its work in this beautiful area of your sacral chakra. Around every corner. And as it's cleansing, it's reinstating your creativity, your sensuality, your sexuality, your ability to receive. And now putting the vacuum aside and bringing in this beautiful natural spring water. It's just cleansing this beautiful space. Bringing with it flow, and cleansing. And as it's doing that, you can feel it being activated and becoming more vibrant and light. And this energy center's energy is spinning, creating further activation. And with that, now see the divine seal over that area, allowing it to activate when it's necessary and when it should. And bringing that energy up to your solar plexus, just above your navel, below your rib cage. Yellow in color. This is our emotion center. It's where we process our emotions. And it is also where we take on others' emotions. Let's take our time to bring in the divine vacuum and clear these areas in totality. Clear all the space and everything that needs to go from this area. Releasing old emotions that no longer serve what we need to let go of. And every other emotions that we may have picked up from others, and even the collective consciousness. And now bringing in this beautiful natural spring water, cleansing out the space and bringing flow to this part of your energetic centers. And let it just wash over this space. And you can feel it lighter. The more vivid yellow color. You can feel it activating as it starts spinning. And again, placing the divine seal over that area, allowing it to activate when it needs to and when it should. And now bringing that energy up all the way to the heart space. And the heart being either pink or green in color, light pink or light green. The chakra that is responsible for our love and also our grief and pain. This chakra is responsible for our ability to self-love, to honor ourselves, and to love unconditionally. Allowing the vacuum, the divine vacuum, to come into this space and to start cleansing out this beautiful heart space. Let it vacuum and take what no longer serves and is no longer yours to hold around every corner, deep down below, everywhere in this heart chakra. And as it does so, you can feel lighter and lighter. And now setting the vacuum aside, in the beautiful natural spring water flows through this area in the heart chakra, cleansing it, allowing it to flow, allowing love to flow. Just allow that experience. As you can feel your heart becoming lighter and more open. And as before, placing the beautiful divine seal over your heart, allowing it to open when necessary. And now we bring that energy all the way up to our throats. Our throat chakra, which is beautiful turquoise blue. The area that is responsible for our expression, our ability to speak our truth, our ability to say what is necessary to say in the most amicable, in the most kind way. Our throat chakra holds the ability to not only express what we feel, express what we know, but express it in such a way that it is well received by those whom we are expressing it to. So allow the divine vacuum to start clearing out any debris, any past that we need to take away from this area. Anything that's been stopping us from speaking our amicable truth. Anything that's been stopping us from expressing our way. And just let the vacuum clear out this area. And now setting the vacuum aside and bringing in this beautiful, beautiful natural spring water. Cleansing out and flowing this beautiful throat chakra area. Soothing our throats, soothing our words, soothing our expression. And this beautiful turquoise color is becoming brighter and brighter in this throat chakra area. And placing this divine seal over our throat chakras. Allowing us to be able to speak our truth, our whole truth, when necessary. And now moving that beautiful energy all the way up to your third eye, which is between your eyebrows. It's the inner eye, the eye responsible for vision, for seeing beyond just this 3D dimension. This is what's responsible for our ability to truly see beyond the noise, beyond the many opinions. The third eye is what allows us to truly see. So allow the divine vacuum to cleanse out this area that is a beautiful indigo color. It's a royal blue. And just allow the vacuum to clear out any blockages that there may be that may have previously prevented you from seeing. And as it does so, you may just be able to see a bit brighter and clearer. And now setting the vacuum aside and bringing this beautiful natural spring water to wash and cleanse this third eye. And bring back its 20/20 vision and beyond. Allowing it to spin and activate, becoming more and more active. And then placing the divine seal, allowing the center to open when necessary, when you choose to use it. And I'm moving this beautiful energy all the way to the top of your head. It's the very center on the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. And it's beautiful purple in color. This is the center that's responsible for receiving wisdom from above. Transmitting the messages from above. Feeling connected to the unseen realm. Feeling connected and being connected to the divine. And allowing the vacuum to come in and clear and cleanse this beautiful area. And every part that may just have been unintentionally blocking it from being open. And just cleansing it using your vacuum. And now bringing in this beautiful natural spring water. It just comes in to cleanse this beautiful area. And allowing it just to flow, beautifully flow. And again, placing the divine seal over this area. Allowing it to activate when necessary, when you choose, when the divine chooses. In this moment, I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful flowing, beaming, white silvery light coming from high up above, infinitely high up above, and it's streaming through the top of your head. In the divine white light, streaming through the top of your head, going all the way through every part of your head, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your upper arms, your lower arms, your fingers, your hands, all the way down your back, the front of your body, the back of your body, connecting all the chakras together through this energy and light. Going all the way down your lower back, your buttocks, the front of your body, your stomach, below your belly button to your groin area, the front and back of your thighs, the back of your knees, the front of your knees, your calves and your shins, your ankles, your heels, the sides and the balls of your feet, the top of your feet, each and every one of your toes to its tips. And just feel the vibrancy of this beautiful divine light and energy in your body. And it's vibrating. It may just create a comfortable tingly sensation. It's starting to spin clockwise in your body. And it expands a little bit out of your body and further away from your body. A meter away from your body. 5 meters away from your body. Creating this beautiful protection. This beautiful sanctuary of divine light being cloaked all over you. And so it will remain there for as long as you choose it to be. And now feel your body being back in the chair there or the seat that you are sitting on. Feeling your physical body being very present in this moment. Wiggling your fingertips, your toes. Moving your neck from side to side. Stretching and opening up your eyes. All right. Your divine seals of your chakras, each chakra center, is there for 2 reasons. Right? It's sometimes we have our chakras so open, so very open, that sometimes it becomes overwhelming. Okay. And besides for just being overwhelming, it sometimes is so open that it just receives, right, from, you know, universal consciousness thought patterns, but also from others. Okay. So I've learned over the years that I create the seal there because the seal is like a sieve, if necessary, if that's a description, that only allows that which is right for me and right for you, at your choice, to come through, and not just, it's not open for all. It's not a drive-through. Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that it was useful. If you have any comments or questions, please shoot away now while we have a few minutes. I'm so hungry. I'm just saying, hashtag. I was convinced you could hear my stomach growling as we were meditating. I thought, no, bring it back. It's just my chakras opening. So, my darlings, are you all good? You're looking quite rare.
Noha.
Yes, who's it? Who's it? Who's it?
Sam.
Oh, Samantha.
Sam.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of been the first time that I've experienced that. It was really amazing, because you just, I feel sparkly clean. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I do, however, still feel a little bit out of it. Because, is that kind of normal? And do I just let it be?
I'm going to say, and let's use a lovely reframe here. Are you out of it, or are you feeling high?
It's, I'm not sure. It's like,
Okay.
I'm not here yet.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So if any of you are like Sam right now, who's not feeling here yet, I'm going to ask you to have the concentration of your root chakra, particularly down below your feet, right? And actually physically feel and see how the root of your feet is meeting the core of the earth, right? Like a tree's roots, right? Going all the way down, see that coming from your feet, because that will help you ground, right?
Okay.
As far as possible. Even, I mean, like, I know you're probably in Cape Town, it's raining today, but if you are in the house, walk bare feet, right?
Okay.
Walk bare feet, because it's going to help you ground. But nothing wrong with being a bit spacey after something like this. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, my love. Goosebumps coming back. Yes, God vibes. Absolutely. Thanks, Shakira. It does bring me my God vibes too. When I get to see God in ecstatic motion once more. All right. Hello. I mean, I see your face, girlfriend. I like it when you share your phases. Oh goshness, I can do with so much food right now. That's not funny. No, you don't understand. So that's my cue, right? That is my cue. And I get to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here with me today on this glorious Monday. And oh, wonderful, cleaner, yummy. Yes, Rushan, that's wonderful. It does give you a whole clean vibe. Hey, it's amazing what the mind can do. Don't you think? I mean, you could not shower for days and still feel clean by just cleansing yourself out. Anyway, be that as it may. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. For those of you who are in the Conscious MBA Academy, I see you at 2:00 today, South African time, which is 1 p.m. your time, Wendy. And I'm looking forward to that. Yes, go and stand on the wet grass healthily, right? Yeah, try it properly when you come back. Okay. Lots of love to each and every one of you. I see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.